Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So last weekend I went to the casino and I like to play on an almost empty table. In fact, if there's an empty table, that's the table for me. I love it. I do not like playing on crowded tables. There's too many obstacles. It's just too much. So I waited and waited and waited. Finally, on Saturday night, I found the craps table with only two people there. Of course, there's only one craps table at Ellis Island, but there's only two people there. One person on L1 and one person on R1. The person on R1 was taking up enough room that they were in between R1 and R2, and the two people, they were married. The lady, she was playing the don't, and she was rolling when I got there. And I didn't sit there and put my money down. I sat there and waited patiently. She did seven out. She did win her money. I felt good for her that she placed the bet accordingly. So then it went to her husband. So I had $100. I put down my $100. They gave me chips, and it took him three or four rolls to get the point. He did a seven. He did a yo. I think he did a three, and then he rolled the point. $10 table, and so I put 12 on six and eight, and I was going to sit there and have him roll three times, take down my bet, and then it'd be my turn to roll. He rolled. He made the point, and the very next roll he sevened out. So thanks. I lost $24. So now I'm down to $76. My turn to roll, and my spot for rolling is right before the hook. And again, last week I sat there and told you, if you don't practice that area, don't play that area. And I was thinking about this in my head. I'm like, I don't like throwing from here. I told you guys not to throw from here. I told myself, because I was preaching to the choir, not to throw from here. And here I am, throwing from here. So I put $15 on the all tall small, 5, 5, and 5. I gave the dealers $3 for them to have all tall small, dollar, dollar, dollar. I put $10 on the pass line. I think they put put $2 for the dealers on the pass line, and I started to roll. I did not put down any more money on the table. I thought about it, and I thought, I'm going to focus in on hitting the all, the small, the tall. One or three or all of them, I don't care. And oddly enough, I was rolling a 1, 2, 6, 5, all seven. And I started filling up the tall. In fact, I had three talls before I had any smalls. I finally hit my point, got paid for that. The dealers got paid for that. I did sit there and have a crap check before the beginning of my roll. So now it's a new roll, and I do another crap check, put $2 for the dealers on there. And I'm starting to fill up the tall side, and finally I have it down that all I need is a 12. The thought runs through my head: do I change my bet? My dice set. I'm like, no, I'm not going to change my dice set. I'm too far away. I'm not going to risk it. Not going to risk it. I'm just going to keep on going. So again, same dice set. Two more rolls later, I get the 12. The dealers are happy. They get $35. I'm happy because I get whatever it is that they give me, 135, 125, something like that. I only have two more for the small, and I end up not getting it. But that's okay with me. I took my $100 and I doubled that. That's an amazing accomplishment. And only two people taking $100 and doubling it. It's easier for you to take more money and doubling it than it is for you to take a smaller amount of money and doubling it. If I had put money, like say the Iron Cross, I probably would not have left that table doubled up. Once you double up on a small amount like that, take the money and run. And that's what I did. I took the money and I ran. I might not have listened to what I preached about last week about if that's not your spot, don't take it. But I was focused in on rolling the small, the tall, or the all. And I did. I got one of them. Right now I'm packing, getting ready to go on my cruise tomorrow. So that's how come this video is shorter, because I had to make this earlier in the week, and my week is always packed. It's forever packed. But I am going to make time for you guys, that is for sure. I keep on watching these videos, and I keep on having people email me. All I gotta say is, do not be fooled by snake oil. Do not be fooled by the snake oil. When you see people put $5,000 as a place bet, and they're not dice setting, and they lose because the 7 comes up just for them, just like for them as it does us, it's kind of like a funnel, and you have sand that you're placing in this funnel. You can't truly make that funnel and that sand go any faster. You can pound it as much as you want to, but it's still going to flow out at the same rate. And that's what these people are doing. They're betting these big bets. They're trying to sit there and put all this money into a funnel, and it's only going to flow out at a certain time, and they're trying to sit there and pack it down, trying to become, oh wow, look at me, I'm up $24,000. The one thing I've got to say about that, and you can sit there, you can hit me up anytime you want to. Let's take $50 and let's see if we can double it. Who's the first person who can double $50? Or who's the person that still has money left and the other person does not have money? I guarantee you, it's harder than you think. It is absolutely harder than you think. You can take a great deal of money and win big with it, or you can lose a great deal of money. Same principle. It does not take any talent whatsoever. What takes talent is taking $50 or $100 and doubling up. And what takes character is being able to walk away from that. Being happy you double that up and walking away. Simple as that. And again, if you guys are in Vegas and you want to sit there and say, man, I'll challenge you. Not a problem. You know what to do. dicesetters@gmail.com. Hit me up. I will sit there and be glad to sit there and do that. And if I lose, I'll sit there and let everyone know I lost. But it is harder than you think to double up your money at $50 or $100 than when you have 100,000, 50,000. I love watching Vegas Matt. He has money. I love watching NG Slots. He has money. One of my favorite things about NG is he'll sit there and say, okay guys, I'm down like 100,000. If I were to sit there and say that, my wife would pass out. She would absolutely pass out. You can get the slot machine to do pretty much what you want as long as you've got the capital to do it. You can get the craps table to pay out as long as you've got the capital to do it. If you don't have the capital to do it, you've got to have the skill to do it. A slot machine there's no skill to it. There might be, this is a good denomination to play. This is a good bet to do. You can sometimes overplay the machine. You can underplay the machine. But it's only a random number generator. On craps, the only edge that you have is when you actually physically touch the dice. Other than that, it's pretty much a random number generator. Truly. But it does take skill to know how to throw the dice, where to position the dice, and it also takes skill to sit there and say, I see that this is happening, I'm going to change my bet. Or I'm not going to place my bet there. But anybody can sit there and take 10 grand and win big on a craps table, if as long as your 10 grand holds up. Once you lose your 10 grand, you're just like the rest of us, and you lost all your money. Don't be fooled about these channels that have the snake oil. Oh, look at me. Take it down a notch. Let's try $100. Double up $100. How long does it take for you to double up $100? And once you're out, you're out. You can't sit there and grab another 100 and go, oh, you know, that was only a practice. Don't be fooled by these people. Try it yourself. Try it yourself the next time you're at your casino. Take out $100, pop it out, and your mission, your job, is to sit there and double it up. It's harder than you think. It's even harder with $50. It's extraordinarily hard with $50, especially if you're playing with a $15 table or a $10 table. Very hard. You make one mistake, and that's it. You're gone. It's not like you can keep on with the shovel pumping in the money. Oh, I still got, 20 grand. Oh, I still got 30 grand. Eventually you're going to win. Hopefully you'll sit there and break even. Hopefully. But that doesn't mean you will break even. Watch out for the snake oil people. Please like, share, and subscribe. Definitely like it if you liked it. If you have, comments, say, I don't know what you're talking about, the snake oil thing. Just put that in the comments. I don't want to call people out. Maybe some of my good subscribers can sit there and kind of clue you in on who the snake oil people are. There's one in particular. No, there's actually two. There's two in particular. My thing is not about views, it's about education. The way I am educated is I've got to try this so I can present this information to you. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes you guys educate me. I'm not having a funnel and trying to pound money into this funnel and saying, look at this. I have a $5,000 6, a $5,000 8, and watch me roll. That's not education. Truly, it's not. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. And have a good one. And next week I will let you know how I did. I've already been on this ship once. I sure hope they've done something with this table. This table is on the verge of being too bouncy. I didn't roll bad, but I didn't roll good. So. Hopefully they've done something to change it. I left in my comments, you guys need to do something about the craps table. Maybe they'll listen to me. Yeah, I pretty much doubt it. We'll find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.